Okay, so I've got this graph here to kind of look at shifts in supply and demand and what happens. So we'll start with demand first. So you'll see D1 is my original demand curve. So if I draw another line here, and we call this D2. So now we've had a shift in demand. So the question is, what happens? Well, one of the first things we'll notice is since demand shifted, you'll see the quantity here, it fell. So we know that the quantity is going to decline. At the same time, we can see that price fell as well. So it's pretty clear here that when we see demand shift to the left, that the price of our good falls, the quantity demanded of the good falls. So equilibrium shifts down, goes from here to here. Now, remember when we're talking about shifts, the shifts occur for reasons other than a change in price. The result, of course, in this is a change in price, but why demand shifted had nothing to do with price. For example, it could be an income-related factor. Say that maybe consumers saw a fall in their incomes, and so when the consumers saw this fall in incomes, demand shifted on them. And this is one of those things that we see. So now if we erase this, and keep erasing, and we go in and say, okay, now what happens if supply changes? So let's just draw a new supply too. So we have a shift in supply. So when supply shifted, we see price increased. Well, not price, but quantity demand increased. Here to here. We see the price fell. So when supply shifted, price of the good fell, the quantity demanded increased. So what you have to do when you're looking at this is you have to look at what's actually happening. Now, every single time that we have a shift in supply or demand, we're going to end up with shortages and surpluses as the market reacts to what's taking place. That's one of the simple key factors you've got to remember at all times. Whenever there's a shift in supply or demand, we're going to have a temporary shortage or surplus as the market reacts to what's taking place.